I'm going to start recording. You're listening to MSP Waves Radio. I'm your host, Skanky J. You are listening to the Minnow Mayor Town Hall, and I'm joined by the lovely at Isaria, my co-host for the Peace, Abundance, and Liberty. The Peace Academy is part of the Peace, Abundance, and Liberty Network on MSP Waves itself. She's leading all kinds of curation efforts along with Julia K. Ponsford. She is a charming and incredibly talented musician, and it is great to have you on the Minnow Mayor Town Hall. How are you doing this evening?
Hello, Agrode. It's so nice to be here with you again.
Yeah, I feel like I haven't seen you in maybe 12 hours.
I know. And you were just saying, I really enjoyed hearing Intuitive Jacob. I'm so happy to hear that little conversation. And, yeah.
Charming, I know you're thoughtful. Like normally I feel the need to interject, and there I just wanted to listen. It was...
All right. Well, that's what I wanted to say. It's like you were saying how nice that was, and I'm sorry you're going to have to with me because, you know, I'm not much of a talker. But I'll try.
Well, I mean, we can poke and prod. So what brings you on the show tonight? What are we talking about? What's got your blood up?
My blood up. I wanted to talk about our exciting curation stuff.
All right. We can do some business live on air. So tell what curation stuff, who is we, what are you talking about here?
Wow. You remember, you probably don't, months ago, I was talking to you about how awesome would it be to have like MSP, like as big as Curie one day. Like that's, you know, that's my big dream.
No, I mean, that has not left my mindset. My plan is to do the best I can to, I want to build up Steam Power. I want to go create the account MSP-curation, and I want us to go have our own, you know, my next set of author rewards are going to go into, or producer rewards from being a witness are going to go into a curation account, and hopefully I'll get that up to 5,000 or 10,000. Maybe some other whales will join in, and I want to see. You know, we have a lot of automatic votes around here, and we have a lot of very small minnow accounts that can upvote themselves. We have a small bid bot that does the sort of post promotion and paid for stuff. And my next big Steam Power investment is going to be into curation for this group of people that, you know, especially for you and Julia, where I feel like you take so much love and care of curation. There's a couple other people that are part of this that I think will do this well. And right now, you know, the way that it's working, you're using power and voting votes from @Minnow support, which for the current time I certainly support. But in the long term, I want to reserve some of that or the bulk of that to go upvote minnows and do that alone. And separate out sort of manual curation so that we can do bigger votes and really hit some of these posts that are great with that little bit of extra love to just help new people on this platform grow.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'm so glad that we're going to start the MSP curation because I see big things for MSP, and I could see that curation plan could really grow really big. So I'm very excited about that. And you know what else pleases me, makes me very happy, is that remember, I think it was last week, Stella Bell put out that list of people she was recommending to be curators.
Yeah.
And 6 out of the 8 of our curators were on that list.
Yeah, so, I mean, the Minnow Support Project brings some pretty amazing people to the forefront here. And, you know, there's folks that just give so much time, so much energy. They're very thoughtful, and they're mission driven. And if there's a single decision I have to point to of what did I do right while setting this place up, it was everybody that's here has to have a social project that benefits other people. And from the very beginning, this place has had a social mission to go help others. And it works really well on this platform, but it also just, the people that collect here, I think, are some of the most altruistic folks I've met in my life. And I was certainly proud of the people, but I was also the least shocked person in the room when that list had, you know, 6 or 7 of the folks came out of MSP because.
Oh, right. Yeah. There was even more that came out of MSP. I was just saying 6 out of 8 of our specific MSP curators. There were more on that list who are just part of the MSP team. So, I mean, it's wonderful. I was so happy to see that. And just a shout out to Julia K. Ponsford, who is the MSP community team leader along with me. And then we also have Shane is one of our curators, Sunravel Me, Clayboyne, Main Event, Torgo, and Scaredy Cat Guide. So I'm very happy with all of the curation efforts we're doing.
How do you see this as being different than what Curie does or OCD does? What is the flavor of this that makes it unique from these other groups? Why should folks pay attention to this?
Well, just personally, my own perspective on it is that I was looking forward to helping to curate people that had a higher, I mean, I definitely want to curate minnows, but some people out there, like when I do my music curation, there's people out there with higher reputations that still are only making like 20 cents on a post. They've just been here a long time, so they have a higher reputation, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they are yet, quote, a dolphin. So that's one thing that I just try to just avoid, or I don't even look at reputation numbers. I just look and see who has a low payout after 24 hours so that I don't mess up a potential curie. And then I just curate it from there. And I like that we have these specific categories, and then we have curators for each category that are designated. So.
Well, rock on. I mean, I totally support it. My pledge is to go get, personally, somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000 steam power devoted to this. It'll take me, somewhere between a month or two to go put that all together. But that's the next place that I'm going to go support is MSP-Curation, and you and Julia, I will trust to, with your team of folks, to provide some big upvotes to minnows with the right projects and the right posts, and that represent this community well.
I definitely appreciate that. And I also want to talk about the MSP Music. That is a new account, and it is specifically designed to help the musicians on Steemit. So we have a team of curators that are going around and upvoting musician posts. It's me, Crystal, Minnow, Stick Champion, Bucky Dirtle, and Amber Uper. So I'm very excited about that. That's a new Minnow support project that we have going on, and anyone is welcome to delegate to it, and you will receive automatic upvotes, as well as you'll be helping out our wonderful music community.
Well, rock on. All right, Isaria, it's great to have you on the show as always. We're getting late. I'm going to start getting loopy here. We're going to take on just two last people, Clayboyne and Saipan. And I want to go, I think I'm going to stop for some dice real quick and maybe play a quick song while we do some dice. And then we'll go from there. Does that, it's going to sound okay because that's what we're doing.
It sounds great.
All right. You were listening to Isaria, who in Discord goes by Isaria the Cat, live on MSP Waves.